Hey guys, what's up? Tamara here. Today I'm going to do my November wrap up and my December TBR. I'm going to blow through this really quickly because I really didn't get everything I wanted done, but I came really close. I was really conservative with what I wanted to read this month because I knew going into the holidays that things would be really busy, you know, with family and shopping and parties and all that stuff, and the season has just begun. So my December list will also be ultra conservative because I don't want to overcommit and then I don't get it done. So yeah, let's jump right on in. So in November I completed In a Handful of Dust by Mindy McGinnis. That was a really great read. I enjoyed it so much, and yeah, I really recommend that one. My review for that will be posted soon. I finished The Magician's Lab by Grimm and Callister. That review has already been posted and I enjoyed that as well. It's a mixture of historical fiction, a little bit of magic, a little bit of fantasy, and you know, it was just a very different story, different from anything I ever read. Up next is My True Love Gave to Me, which is 12 short holiday stories compiled by Stephanie Perkins. That was a really fun read. You guys know I don't read a lot of anthologies, but I really enjoyed it. I got a chance to read a lot of authors that I hadn't read before, and it really made me bump a few books up higher on my list. For example, I never read Rainbow Rowell before, but her short story was so cute to me. It was so sweet. I'm like, oh, now I want to read her really bad. So her, and I feel like even Gail Forman got put a couple notches higher. And of the well-known authors, a few of those stories were okay. Some were good and some were, you know. So it was, out of the 12, I'd say a good 3 or 4 of them were really spectacular for me, and the rest, you know. Anyway, stay tuned for the review of that. Finally on my agenda was Firebug by Lish McBride. I did not finish that, but I did get a good start. I was about 30% in, but unfortunately with me and my husband hosting Thanksgiving, I ended up shopping and cleaning and cooking and all that fun stuff, and so reading got kind of pushed aside the last week of November. So that is going to be the second book I start in December. Now as far as audiobooks, I was hoping to get 3 listened to, but I ended up only listening to the 2, and those were the 2 I had told you about last month. Shifting Shadows by Patricia Briggs. That was amazing. I loved listening to all those different stories from different people in the Mercy Thompson world, hearing more about our favorites and meeting some new ones that we didn't really get to know that well in the series. I also listened to Iced, which is the 6th book in the Fever series, or otherwise known as Danny O'Malley Book 1 by Karen Marie Moning, and I've got to say that book was really good. It was awesome to listen to. I love the 2 narrators, same as in Shadow Fever. I loved just so much about that book. Stay tuned. That will be up on my blog probably next week. I won't do a video review on that because me and Octavia from Read, Sleep, Repeat will be doing a live chat about that sometime in January, so stay tuned for that. As far as December goes, I have some really cool books I plan on reading, and one audiobook actually. I'm really toning it down for December because I know at the end of the year, you know, my family is coming into town. Both my sisters, my nieces, and my nephews. It's going to be so busy around here, especially the last 2 weeks of the year. I know there is no way I'm going to get any more than this read. So a couple of the books that I had pushed off until December will probably end up being read in January, hopefully. But yeah, here we go. So in December, I will be reading The Good Girl by Mary Kubica. I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if it's wrong. It is a thriller / mystery novel, and I've actually already started it. I have to have it done in a couple days for my upcoming book club, my second book club that I'm a part of. But I've started it so far and it's really good. So I'm 1 day in, or actually by the time you see this I'll be 2 days in, and as of right now I'm like 20% in, and it's really good. It's moving fast and I'm enjoying it. Next up is Firebug by Lish McBride. I want to knock it out. I'm already 30% in. I might as well just hustle and finish it. I can probably finish it in one sitting if I can just get enough quiet to actually do that. Finally, I will be reading The Collector by Nora Roberts. I haven't read anything from Nora Roberts in a really long time. This was selected for my other book, my book club, Shelf Addiction Book Club, and my real life book club that I run. So we'll be talking about this right after the new year, so I will have that done this month. And so those are the 3 books that I have committed to read in December, and I feel like that's totally doable, especially since I've already started 2 of the 3 books. As far as audiobooks go, I decided to only keep it to 1 this month. I usually listen to audiobooks in my car or at work, and since I am off the last 2 weeks of the year, I really won't be in my car that much or even be at a desk at all, really. So I know I won't be able to listen to as much as I normally do. So I only picked 1. This one has been on my list for a while, and like I mentioned earlier, after reading a short story by her in What My True Love Gave to Me, I really wanted to get to something by her really quickly. I just really love that short story. I will be listening to Landline by Rainbow Rowell, and I'm excited for this. I listened to a little snippet on Audible, and it seemed pretty good. The story seems interesting. I like that it's adult. I like that, yeah, I should be able to knock that out like in the next 2 weeks, hopefully. So yeah, guys, so that's it for today. As you can tell, I kind of got something done. Not as much as I wanted, but I did pretty good considering. What did you guys read in the month of November, and what do you have planned for December? Please share. I'd like to know what you have on your TBR list this holiday season. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy reading, guys. Bye.